Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Premier League Fantasy Football and welcome to my video. In today's video, I'm going to be looking at my team going into Game Week 10. Now before that, let's have a quick look at my sponsor for this video. This video is kindly sponsored by OneFootball, a football application that you can download on your iOS and Android devices. So go ahead and check out on Google Play Store and the App Store. There'll be a link in the description below. OneFootball is the only app you need to follow all of the football actions around the world. News, videos, fixtures, scores, stats, and calendar to stay up to date with the latest Premier League transfers, rumors, and confirmations. As you can see on the video, I'm showing you guys one of the features where you can follow any team that you want. You can check out their latest news. There's a lot of stuff to actually go through and read. You can check out their season and how well they're doing. Check out the table and their fixtures. You can check the squad. You can look at the transfer rumors and many, many more. So OneFootball, thank you so much for sponsoring this video. So here we go. Now before I go through my team and my transfers for Game Week 10, let's have a quick look at my FPL journey so far. So this is me in my FPL car. Game Week 1, I started off okay, 700k mark. Got another green arrow in Game Week 2, so inside the top 600k. Then got a little green arrow in Game Week 3, 556,000. Ronaldo came along, I wanted Ronaldo in my team. I wildcarded throughout the international break and a massive jump to 226,000. So doing okay here. Very close to the top 100k. Then got my first red arrow in Game Week 5, dropped down to 273,000. Then another red arrow to 416,000. But as you can see, it's a little drop. It's not a big drop, so that's good. Then I maintained it a little bit in Game Week 7. Raul Jimenez saving me there in Game Week 7, the 400k mark. A little red arrow again to 440,000 in Game Week 8. And then Mason Mount and Salah coming in, helping me out. And now I am around the 143,000 rank. So right now I am 7 points behind top 100k and 17 points behind top 50k, and that is very, very easy to achieve. So yeah, for me, I want to try my best to maintain this rank as long as I can and wait for another good game week like Game Week 9 to push me inside the top 100k or the 50k mark. So that's me, 7 points behind top 100k, 17 points behind top 50k. Happy days. Let's see what happens in Game Week 10. So here we go. As you can see, this is my team setup so far for Game Week 10. I made no transfers yet, but I am thinking about making a transfer. I just need to wait for the press conference and make a transfer just before the deadline. But for now, let's go through my team and give you guys my thoughts on what they might do for this game week. So Sanchez in goal against Liverpool. I'm not really expecting too much from him, to be honest with you. I'm just expecting him to save a lot of shots. But the fixtures ahead looks really good, so I'm happy to keep him. Christensen is a player that I'm thinking to remove. It's not really working out here. If he does play, he has the ability to keep a clean sheet. I just hope that it does. Now, if Azpilicueta is out, then he has a good chance to play. We just have to hear what's been happening with his teeth issues. So yeah, 4% owned. If he doesn't play, I do have Luke Shaw on the bench, and I know I should be getting rid of Luke Shaw. I just had other issues in my team and other transfers that I wanted to do, like bringing Mason Mount last game week. I am going to be removing Luke Shaw very, very soon. I know he's losing me value. I know, but I've got like other players that I want. But yeah, I'll go talk to you guys about that in a second. So Livramento against Watford, not really expecting too much from him. I am looking at a return, like an attacking return. The clean sheet, I'm not really sure that he's going to be able to keep a clean sheet here because Watford actually performed really well against Everton, so we'll have to see. Diaz is a very, very good option for Game Week 10. Good chance to keep a clean sheet. Hopefully he can return. But, you know, Crystal Palace has been performing well. I think this is going to be an open game with a lot of goals. Mahrez, I think there's issues with Mahrez. I knew this was going to be a problem. I went for it. I took a little bit of a risk. I mean, he's got me a goal, but I don't know if he's actually going to start the next game because there's Jesus there, there's Foden and Grealish, you know, all had a little bit of a rest in the cup. So, I might need to remove him for like Foden. Now, that would be a fantastic move. Demarai Gray against Wolves. Not really expecting too much from Demarai Gray. The fixtures are not the best as well. So, like, I'm thinking to remove Demarai Gray in the next game week for a Brentford player. I'll see. If I do like a combo, I might go for Tony or something. But anyways, we'll talk about that in a second. Mason Mount, great option here against Newcastle. Very good fixture against Burnley as well, which is good. Salah is going to be my captain. I think he's going to be the highest captain for this game week. I think that's just going to continue throughout the weeks. We're just going to hope that other players that in our teams that does well to kind of get that green arrow. Antonio against Aston Villa. You know, he had the rest in the cup as well. Good fixture. Happy days. But later on, I might have to remove. We'll have to see. Raul Jimenez has got a very good fixture at home against Everton. This is very good for me as a Raul Jimenez owner. Very good fixtures for him as well. And Ronaldo against Tottenham. You know, Tottenham is not the best team in the world. I can see Tottenham conceding, and Ronaldo could get a return here. So we'll see. If I keep Ronaldo, the fixtures turn really good for Manchester United later on. So that's the team. It's not too bad. But in this team, I wish I had another different Chelsea defender, Foden, and maybe Trent. And that would have been perfect. But I can't have them all, right? So let's have a look at the transfers. So the main transfer that I'm thinking to do is to actually remove Mahrez. Look, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. You know, I could have went for Foden, but I went for Mahrez. And last week, I could have went for Havertz, but I went for Mount. So these things can happen, guys. And, you know, Mahrez could play the next game and he could do really well. But I think Foden has got a better chance to do better than him. And Foden is more cheaper and his price is going to go up and so on. So, yeah. Let's just have a quick look at that. So if I bring in Foden. There we go. 8.1 right now. And there we go. I got 1 million in the bank. And that 1 million is going to help me out throughout the next few game weeks. Or instead of removing Mahrez to Foden, I could remove Luke Shaw this week and get in a cheaper defender. Or, as you can see, I got 5.7. I could go and get another Manchester City defender like Laporte if I wanted to. I'm having a look. I could go for Cresswell that I like. You know, the fixtures are not the best, but he is a player that can return. He's got 1 goal, 2 assists to his name already. The thing is, like with Alonso, as you can see, 5.8. Maybe if I had the money, I would go for Chilwell. That's 5.8 as well. But I don't have the money. If I did, then I would have done that. It would not be a problem. Maybe I might need to take a hit to bring in Chilwell in. Then I can remove Mahrez to Foden. So that might be an option. That will be my first hit of the season. But I'm looking at it. I'm thinking to myself, we'll see what happens in the press conference. Let's see if Christensen is actually okay. Maybe I'll just go with his team. I could even bank the transfer, to be honest with you. But if I do remove Luke Shaw, I'm actually thinking to downgrade him to maybe Cody, that is 4.5. The fixtures are okay for Wolves still. Maybe I could go for Ben White, you know, if he's okay. Maybe I could play him against Watford, you know, bench him in that Liverpool fixture and then play him against Newcastle so I can rotate him with my other players. So that's what I'm thinking as well. You know, he's a cheap player. And Loughton is a player that I'm looking at. 1.5% owned, 4.4. The fixtures are actually not too bad for Burnley to maybe keep a clean sheet here and there. So this could be my transfer. Here we go. No one's really thinking about that one, are they? And the only reason why I'm thinking about these cheap options that actually play is because I might bench them. And if I do bench them, you know, they might be useful in the long term as well. So this is what I'm thinking. So if I'm going to downgrade Luke Shaw, I'm going to get a player that I might be benching as well. So something like this, and I got 1.3, you know, I can use that later on. But yeah, there's lots of options, guys. You know, I'm thinking to, you know, remove Gray and Ronaldo. So, you know, I'm looking at bringing in Harry Kane soon, or maybe Son. Like, if I do bring Harry Kane, that will be a straight swap. But I won't be making this move yet because I'm thinking about game week 12. As you can see, the fixtures are looking very, very good for Spurs. And I know Spurs is not performing really well, but they should be doing well in these fixtures. So, you know, go without him for now and plan to bring him here. But Ronaldo's got a good fixture here as well. So there's a lot of, like, I'm thinking about a lot of stuff, right? I'm looking at future transfers. And these are the transfers. These are the players that I want to remove, like this area here. Like Demarai Gray could be a player. Yeah, like any other player, to be honest with you. I've got 7.4 to play around with, so I could have a look at that. But like, let's just say I go for Son. There we go. 10.2. Then I got 9.3, and I can go for Tony. That is 6.3. And there we go. And I've still got a lot of like money left over to kind of bring in Trent if I wanted to. So these are like my transfers for the future. For now, I'm thinking like removing Luke Shaw or Mahrez. Let's just do something. Let's just say I remove Mahrez to Foden, right? Let's just do that. Let's just do that, right? So fix up the team. Let's just do this, okay? Then yeah, so that's the move for this week, and I got 1 million. Next week, I can bank the transfer, right? Bank the transfer, and then in game week 12, I can remove Ronaldo and Gray, and I can bring in Son, and let's just say Tony. But the only reason why I'm saying Tony is because of the fixtures. If you look at the fixtures for Brentford, you know, it's actually really good. But as you can see, Brentford's got really good fixture at home against Norwich. So maybe I need to go and get Tony early. So we'll see. I might even take it. Yeah, there's a hit coming. There's a hit coming. I just need to figure out when that hit is going to be arriving. Because, yeah, like, if I take a hit next game week and bring in Tony and Son for Gray and Ronaldo, that's actually not too bad. And then, like, in game week 12, I can remove Luke Shaw and bring in Trent. So there is a hit coming along. There is a hit coming along, and I have the money. So there is a hit. So if I remove Mahrez to Foden, that would be one transfer. In game week 11, right, 11, I remove Ronaldo and Demarai Gray for Son and Tony. And Tony has got a very good fixture here against Norwich. So this looks good. And Son will be playing against Everton away. And Everton's not really keeping a good clean sheet. Then I'm set for this game week 12. And then I can bring Trent back into the team if I wanted to in game week 12. And as you can see, the fixtures are looking really good. So that's the plan. That's the plan, guys. That's what I'm thinking, to slowly switch my team around. You guys let me know what you think, what transfers I should go for. It's good to have some kind of plan for the next few game weeks. And yeah, that is about it, guys. Thanks for watching. For now, I'm thinking about removing Mahrez or Luke Shaw. Okay, let me know in the comments below which transfers I should go for first. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.